Blah, 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 blah. Hey, good evening. God all day is good, good all day is God. Thank you for tuning into the Wi-Fi Jedi. Where we go 0559. Dealing with the numerous stages that life has to offer. While guardians tell us every day, baby, just be patient. Your number one play. Be patient, God, in the show, right? All right. Definitely started this game. New Mexico's won. I'm sorry, I watch these games. It's so I ain't want to start the reading before I get my college scores. Look like my team, New Mexico's gonna do what they do. Keep this on the wraps. You know what I'm saying? Okay, here we go. No things. I'm reading. Go ahead. I'm reading. Go ahead. A little fluffy ass. You remind me of a spider with a wing or a senses. She's so fluffy as her little Connecticut coon, but I blow. She like to. She go, her little hairs go everywhere. Connecticut coons love the cold, so you know they love cold. I got my window open. She love it. She love being in the window. She just came out the window. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into this interesting prayer. While we here, dear Heavenly Father, our Lord, Creator of all, give us mercy and joy. Let us all thank you for granting the energetic power that you have given us to see. As to see us all give back to you. Jesus Christ, sweet name, we thank you. Glory to God. Amen. Amen. Capital A to all mankind. Let's go. All right. So what's the logistics here? What's the logistics here? What do we have here? The uncharted seas. So someone doesn't know where they're going, or they see you they see you in the energy, and it's uncharted, or what you're doing is very known well to be, exemplified or replicated. Not in a bad way. People love to think about it as a blueprint. That worked for you, can work for me. Now they want to try it, so they're uncharted. They're uncharted waters. But they got the light on though. And it's crazy because it's in the dark, but they light shines a light. I was saying that too, that you can go all the way to California, right? But in the pitch black, the only way you can get there is from California to New York. Pitch black is having your headlights. So as long as you can see 20 feet in front of you, you're good. As long as you know where you're going. You know what I'm saying? So uncharted is good. 46, the number. Uncharted territory. Could be life, could be love, could be lessons and wisdom. Could be anything. Growing anew. As we are, so shall we be, right? And I'm saying that as growth, just regular growth, spiritually, financially, emotionally. As we are, so shall we be. Those who take the precedent, owe themselves the responsibility or get the benefit. So, uncharted. I like that. Uncharted areas. Someone's going in uncharted areas. So it's a beautiful thing. Reminds me of, I don't want to say that. This one got no cards like this one like that. Broken open. Yeah, someone's broken open. I've been getting this a lot too. A lot of inspiration, a lot of motivation, a lot of encouragement. And what that can do to people who go against other people, like, whatever you do, you're always going to have the naysayers or people, not agreeing with what you do. And it's okay because that's life. As we get older, we understand that. It's only the immature soul or the immature people who don't, combat that because, it's, I don't know what they got to deal with. Dig this though. Broken open is like when a person, unbeknownst to you, combats you. Let's say, as an example, they combat you, but they think you're gonna retaliate back. And the reason why they combat you is because, 9 times out of 10 people who combat or go after people are triggered by what people do, not what a person is or does, what they're doing or how they are. It reflects in them. So broken open can mean that, you have a lot of people agreeing with you and they can't combat that no more. They can't fight it. It's your truth. If anything, if not your truth that people wanted to walk in and replicate, it's their own they have to find. That goes back to uncharted sea. So I like this broken open. And as you see it, it's her responsibility, feminine aspect as far as healing. Yeah, healing. I'm getting Cancer moon. I see yesterday I was a Capricorn moon. I'm a Cancer moon. My moon's in Cancer, and I can see that, right? Yeah, I can see that. I can see that a feminine aspect broken open because Cancer deals with the love aspect, very watery. But it's also intuitive to what's not and what is. You know, Cancers automatically should know. This is why Cancers are so connected, you know, to spirituality or spirits because it's water and they deal with social a lot, but it's like they give more than they give themselves. So broken open is like almost not also not giving so much to others, but you break your bank for you. You know what I'm saying? Time machine, yeah. So you know, people, people. It's like the time. You know, I say time machine. It's like you're going back, or I heard people say you're aging backwards. You know, I'm an old guy, but I don't feel old. I never been old. I mean, you feel old. Look at that. People get aches and burn, you know, and you realize where you've come from. And where you're at is the new exploration in you. So it goes back to time machine, like you're turning back towards a time to do something new. You're revigorating yourself. You amplify yourself by chasing the new. I was saying this earlier too. I'm online. I'm like, yo, Nicki Minaj going back to college, like beautiful. You know, it's a beautiful thing. You know, and I was, you know, I don't want to speak about how like, you know, too much of a fan, but it's inspiring. That's fire. She has passion. Like I was saying this earlier in the week, you cannot let your responsibilities of self die out. That's passion. She ain't gonna she gonna find a way to be passionate. You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing. So when I heard it, I got inspired. Like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Because I do want to go back to school too, not that school, but you know what I'm saying, higher education for something else, learn something else, just to get a little paper or something to do. Because it's passionate. It's something that you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's being paid for, so I can do that. So a time machine, yeah, you taking it back in time, or someone's taking the time, making the time to create the time to see what they've been doing since then to now. It has to add up. What you're doing may not have been adding up in the past, but it adds up now. You know, it's coming full circle. So all you got to do is step into that. You know, a person wants to either go on your journey with that or as expressive to come forward to tell you, you know, it's been a long time since I told you. Or since they've been like that, you know, and they don't, people don't owe you nothing. You know, it's a beautiful thing when you get a gesture, or you know what I'm saying. You owe yourself. So that's the point of action. I'm saying, you know, an activity. You know, I like it. I like it. What we got here? Burst of magic. Yeah, creativity. I like that's that wand. There she go. Go back to college. um, creativity. What's in your mind? How do you feel? What do you want? How would you will it? And at the end of the day, what's it worth? You know what I'm saying? A burst of magic. This is what magic is about. I don't think too much as people get caught up in because they have so much, which is life, spell casting, ooh, the effect. It's like, yo, bro, you cheat or mind you cheat yourself before you can reach yourself if you don't understand what magic is. Because what you gotta do to understand what true magic is go back to your childhood and see how you had fun, you were free, you were allowed, you had no responsibilities, and it was everything. Because you know what, you can't get that back. Got my bill a day, you know what I'm saying? Got my bill a day. But you can't get back that you can't get that back. So you have to keep it going. You have to keep reinvigorating yourself or revigorating yourself. You know, I have old friends and family that I can keep up with and keep, but they have to serve me. If they don't serve me, it's not their fault. It's my responsibility to reinvigorate not only those relationships or meetings approaching it in a new way. It's not their fault that I'm new. It's not their fault. I mean, it's my fault if I truly don't understand. Express to them, hey, this is what it is right now. I'm doing this and I'm going higher. You know, maybe someone will be inspired. Yo, I see what you're doing with D-Wop. It's just I haven't been in contact with you. Beautiful. So a burst of magic is creativity. How you look at it. How would you will it? Where would you? What's the power of your wand? Look at this Leo energy, 2 and 5. Could be. Belt of truth. You know what I mean? Okay, let's get it. I don't know, Queen of Sword energy will come out. It's good, Queen of Sword energy, because she's a learner. She's a watcher. She listens to watch. You know, she's always watching. But that's the mind of feminine aspect of tarot always been Queen of Swords. But just the air signs, just femininity in the mind. Willing release. I like this. It's seasonal. It's the old things go, going back to friends, family, and always being you take responsibility to change, and people see power in that. That's the power of like you see how this ragweeds are going. The butterflies don't need it, but it's essential part of what the butterfly sees. Like I'm not. It's time to. I don't know what the butterfly says, but I guess when he sees the ragweed, it's like it's time to do. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the seasonal thing. It's time to reinvigorate, retitle, let go, release. Because after wind blows, these things fall apart. So you gotta let go, or give it a release. Not only so claim it, act in it. Activation. I'm hearing. Okay, let's do something. Let's do something. Get another one before we get us some cards. Get another one before we get us some cards. He's gonna be picking them. He's gonna be picking them randomly. Exposed and revealed. Wow. This is going back to, I can say, people, you don't look for people to hate on you, or disagreements, or your own, well, let's just pick people out of it. You don't look for your own insecurities yet, but you find them in yourself when you realize in self. It's life, it's growth, it's opportunity to see what is it that's triggering, you, or what is it that triggers them as you know, pay more attention to you and block that out. You find the exposed and revealed. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a card of everyone can take some of this. This is a back and forth card. This is the all eye of like the universe. You know, your triggers behind someone's toxicity, someone's triggers behind your simplicity, I would say. Simplicity as far as you becoming new at growth or forward movement to what you want. Can be that. Can be that. I'm looking at this, and it's like looks like it's a sign in there. I don't know what sign it is. It's like a Z or something in that eye, right? But it's almost like it's the world. It looks like it's the world 21. It's like universe sees people doing what they do or how you do. Everyone has a record. If you don't understand that, then you don't understand why you have a responsibility now and you didn't when you was a child. It's recorded, so you have to take responsibility to do these things for yourself and heal. Or if you feel that you don't need healing, you know, I guess you're having fun. You're doing what you do. You know what I'm saying? I guess you're doing what you do. You're having fun. You're doing what you do. So, yeah, got my New Mexico on. They won. Okay, we can focus now. We can focus now. Like, share, subscribe. I appreciate y'all checking in. It's getting cold, y'all. It's beautiful. Seasons change. Mad things have to rearrange. You know what I'm saying? Going back to that Cancer energy. It's like the love. Love changes. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean like, oh, I don't love peanut butter and jelly. It's like, it doesn't serve me no more. Especially when you get cavities. Or doctors say, oh, I told you about that peanut butter and jelly. It's real. Positively, Knight of Cups. At the end of the day, someone sees you as positive light. Anyone come forward to you to express that, but how do they want to do it? The universe sees. The universe sees, yeah, spiritual insight. Someone sees it. Someone's like the way you vocalize or get into you, or express to others. Could I say that? It's advocating. It's private too. That's grounding. A lot of people don't get private time. I'm blessed with it. I live alone. I take a lot of time to myself. I do my daily things while I'll eat, the store, whatever, work out. But I've been associated with people all my life. I don't have a problem with getting up because I know I bring something to the table. I bring, can I say enthusiasm to wherever I go or to work. I want to do it. So when it's downtime or when I'm in this spiritual upgrade or change or transition, it was kind of confusing a lot of people, I would say. Kind of confusing, but they get it because in order to learn, in order to understand me, they're seeing this new me and the responsibility of me taking that chance just as much as anybody. So I'm using me for example. Maybe you can be feeling different, the way you see things, other people around you will agreeing. The spiritual insight to yourself, it's like things got to change. Secrets under the moon, that insight. You see how someone wants to pour out, and that's the buildup of what you don't do or what you haven't done. Like I said, we're all projections and reflections. We don't want to hurt anybody by projecting good and positivity, but people don't feel that way in themselves. So, you have to let people grow into that. As far as being attacked, right? Sometimes you got to say, oh, I know it's about you healing. You got to go heal. But after a while, it's like, I'm not here to teach you. You got to teach yourself as much as I'm taking responsibility to learn myself. So, um, spiritual insight is also keeping maintaining balance of your growth, and making sure that if others come around you, they have the same responsibility or balance, or keep that energy up, because you don't owe no one nothing but yourself. Three of Cups and fun lessons. So there you go. Knight of Cups come through three of Cups. And I look at this too. At times it can be when you first you first start be hindering. You be like, God damn, Uncle Sam, this shit hard. But once again, I'm blessed to be by myself, living alone, having my own time. I'm blessed. I don't need for nothing. Not saying like that, but the things of my old life, I kind of cut a lot of it out, which makes me feel, at first like I gotta fulfill, and at that time, I kind of was like, a lot of these things don't serve me because they wasn't serving me then. You know what I'm saying? Or let's just say I grew out of it, because you can't learn to ride a bike, right? Let's say your mother at 6 gets you bike training wheels. You master the training wheels, you get on a bike. You can't stay on that vehicle forever. It's new transportational modes of spirituality or growth in life. You can't stand still. So when things are, you know, lacking or things don't work out, it's because maybe you've been there too long. And in my experience, you know, I felt it's time for me to move on. Stop playing the street, stop doing so much that used to serve me, because not only that it served me, I was so good at it. I wasn't happy in it after a while. All the money in the world doesn't make you happy, especially when you're spirit. So as you take the responsibility to see that, you understand the things that you were clinging on to before, you didn't even need it. It took time, but you don't need it. So three of cups reminds me of lessons and fun. Um, and spirituality can be fun, the way you learn or way you're inspired by it and connect with others, because it's beautiful. It's life. It's living, and it becomes a part of your practice, which become law. Like, you don't want no one to come outside from what your energy is and break it. That's basically what the law is. And then you compound that law with, the original 10 laws of God's law. You start to see more. Once again, you're not a kid anymore. You got to be an adult in spirit, not spirituality and who you think you are. This is who you think you are. People got to accept it. You know what I'm saying? So in that, what do we have in that? We have in that. I like hoes, so I ain't gonna front like the wind. Yo, I'm watching. I'm watching the camera here. Boom! I'm like, what the? A big branch from the. Yo, things are falling apart. Things are breaking off. And it's usually like that. The tree is. This tree is so huge. It's so old, but I'm blessed because I had to understand. This big ass, we've been here for years. I watched this tree since I grew up, right? Tree gives energy. Trees give life. Trees give oxygen. Trees give you comfort and company. You have to ground yourself. So even the tree needs attention. The squirrels tend to that. By living to that. It gives it energy, love. The crows have send signals on there. Meet up. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I said the operation. You gotta be a fool in it too. To a pimp, what do you want? What do you consider value? What are you juggling? Once again, like I was saying, I was juggling. So at the end of the day, it's a youthful energy when it comes to growing, reinvented. You may not know what you want to do or how you want to do it. You want to do it. I was saying this earlier in my last read when I was making my cards. I was so like in a bad spot in my old energy, thinking I was in a bad spot because I'm so used to being in that energy. You know what I'm saying? So as I grew, I'm like, yo, I'm down, but I feel so happy. What's it? What is it? why am I? Why am I a good person on the inside? I feel it, but nothing around me is. It's all. It feels not worth it. This is when I took the time, make time, created time to say, I got a home. I have a beautiful set of pets, a beautiful clearing space. No one. Let me ground myself and do what I like to do. I'm a hermit. I'm a Virgo. I can go in and sit for days. I mean, not to cut off contact, but if it's for my well-being, what I'm saying? Two of Pentacles. I became the fool in spirituality. I was taking a journey. And I remember this in 2020. I was with someone, I'm saying that we ended up breaking up, became more intense then too. You know what I'm saying? Because feelings mixing it. Emotions. Things that wasn't healed. Like, God damn, now what? You know what I'm saying? 2 22 after 21, a world. Now, world as you, what did you learn? You know what I'm saying? On that archonic journey. Because you're going back to that food came. So, 2 of 1's the creativity traveling. Where you going? And it's joy. It's unmoving joy. You have unmoving joy in it. It represents that express your travel. Painful or joyful. Who are you? People don't ask that. You expose yourself. Universe exposes you. Universe tells you, yo, I'm a test you after the 21. If you win this arcane, if you understand what the arcane is, because unbeknownst to you, you went through it so many times, and now you're catching it. So do you take responsibility in it now? 2 of 1's and traveling. I liked it. So it's kind of like revisiting too. Revisiting is good energy, and people like that about you. It smells good too. People like that about you. People like that about you. People like the fact that you bring citrus, you bring energy, you bring the true valor in your fault. Because everyone wants to fall down on his sword. No one wants to admit it and be in front of people and be hurt. Being open and honest is the hardest thing to do, but once you're comfortable in it, it's powerful, very powerful, very powerful. You know what I'm saying? So, you got to take a responsibility, and when you're reading tarot, to take some time to read others. I mean, not read others, listen to others, because it's not too much of you're reading others or you listen to others. You can feel that. You can represent that. You can resonate in that. And if not, then you don't need to be on other people's channel. You need to keep doing the work. So it's beautiful in that. We can do that. Yeah. We're going to be here for a minute. We might be here for a minute. Oh, these cups coming out here like it's Frankie. Frankie, yo, let me tell you something. Oh, man, yo. Let me see if I got this, too. Yo, I was back in the days. Yo, Frank Sinatra, D. Martin, cartoon, and they were chickens, but they were lovers. I mean, Frank Sinatra and D. Martin, when they sing, all the chickens would be like, "Oh, Frankie!" All types of, they fall out. And yo, when I caught it, yo, let me see if I can catch it again. Let me see if I can catch it again. It's so beautiful to understand your truth when you live in energetic understanding of life. Oh, here it goes. Let me see. Let me cut it up. We put it on speaker. I got it on speaker. You man, Bodie. You see how all of acting was a Frankie? Hey, yo. Why am I content to be you know, as a kid, right? As a kid, you have to understand your vitality and truth. Like when I used to watch the kid, I used to be like, "Yo, look at all these kids, look at all these chickens going crazy over this guy. What is it?" Seven of Cups will show you that because it's options in life. It's like you've been Seven of Cups in the sun, right? It's like what I have practices and purpose. Okay, so at the end of the day, as a child, I'm speaking to this, right? What the point I'm trying to make is that I didn't know what that energy was, right? I had no idea what that energy was. But as you become a man, right, you understand, wow, you either have the advantage or take the advantage. Now, as a man, what I mean by that is have the advantage is you stand up right. You're blessed that you came up under that. You know what I'm saying? You were raised in that, which is most men should be. I respect that. Most women do too. Taking the advantage is, you be in misfortune and you using that to get over in life. You know what I'm saying? And when I look back at this, right, I can see, oh boy, I can see many women that I had that didn't tell me or they wouldn't know I had it. Let me stop saying. It's almost like I kind of preyed on that freaky energy, not because it was natural. I didn't know what Frankie was. It was just, you know, that energy of being a player's player, a man's a man, a woman's man, kind of playalistic, smooth operator, um, gratification itself when it comes to confidence and dealing with women. I'm trying to myself with women. Because once again, as a kid, I'm watching this. No one told me about this Frankie energy. Frankie. But you see all these. So it's kind of like, most people in the Seven of Cups have to learn. Seven of Cups. It goes back to what's your options. What do you see value in the Seven of Cups? What is the sun in the Seven of Cups for you? Because the Seven of Cups come back around. This is a review. It goes back to the Frankie energy. When I was a child, I thought that was like it was. I was even amazed, like, wow, what does this chicken got that this chicken's want? You know what I'm saying? He's just singing, but the vocalization of how he is, the smoothness of his voice when he sings, the charisma of him being a man behind all of that. Frank Sinatra was the ladies' man, Seven of Cups. So someone sees you, or um, you see someone else in the Seven of Cups, and it's worth it. It's worth it too. It's kind of like this. I want to say dysfunctional. It's kind of that would it block people from seeing who you truly are. Not that you come practicing Frankie energy. It's that's what it is, right? So at the end of the day, it's kind of like Seven of Cups to show you uh in your life, you had good opportunities with connections. You had great connections. You was raised by people who showed you love. So how can you not get that love back? Seven of Cups. You know what I'm saying? Seven of Cups in the sun. So when you review that, it's like wow, I can make a woman feel honored just by showing her that, or a man be like, yo, son, that's a classic because it's resignation. Now, if you couldn't, what trigger, maybe it triggers someone. Oh, once again, who you think you are, Frankie? No, it's an idealistic. It's an expression. It's a dynamic. Seven of Cups. It's all it is. It's a dynamic of what would you pick and how have you picked. You know what I'm saying? And it's Seven of Cups. Could be. But I just wanted to. Y'all be in here bugging. I do my workout. I get bored. I play my game. Play my best, but I gotta. I gotta renew my library card too. I gotta go down there. They said come my email because you can get I don't know what this ebook should. I like to read books. I like to go in the library and chill for a minute. I go there blunted. But it's okay. I gotta get back into that. Corona's over yet. Okay, Seven of Cups. You got King of Wands. I look at it as con. Concise can be contrite, can be controlling. Or right now you're being considered the one who's unconscious. You know what I'm saying? King of Wands is creativity, having that passion. Represent we were talking about Nikki, how she going back to college. Beautiful, because why not? Like you did everything else. I can say you did everything else, but that's her. Who gonna take that joy away from her? That's what she wants, and like I pretty much sure she'll get more public recognition for that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of rappers or superstars ain't taking initiative to go back to college, so that shows more of a success in downtime. Like I have time to, you know, to do things to fulfill myself. So a lot of that is no, not to say superficial, doesn't make her. She's made that. That's the beautiful part. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. King of Cups, boss up. King of Cups is boss up. King of Wands, boss up energy. Always been, but you got to be in the upright. Can't be in the downright. Downright is like take time, make time, go back to Seven of Cups. Going back to the Seven of Cups, yes, and ears wide open. Someone's listening. Someone understands that. I like that. Fox energy. Oh, someone could be sneaking and paying attention to yo. It doesn't even matter. Like, how can you? The only thing I would say is beneficial, right? To if you taking it for the spirit of truth, you can repeat and be inspired by a preacher, right? A preacher will be like, he would say something. You'd be like, oh, my pastor said, blah, 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 blah. Not only that your pastor said, after a while, you'll start to incorporate, being in church, listening to my pastor, it's not what he said. You start to have it in yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it could be ears wide open right now. People are paying attention. People are paying attention to your attention. Not that they're giving you props. They have to start to give themselves props before they can give you props. Remember, these are people who don't want to listen, who hasn't found the time to heal, but they want the light. So you can't force a person and let them take their own journey. And that's the ears wide open. I like that. So we got a lot of people listening, paying attention. So it don't matter. You need them to. Not I mean they need you to keep going. So keep going. Keep doing you. That's how they liked you in the beginning. Six of Wands, going within. It says a brief moment of introspection, of pause. But going within the Six of Wands is people are looking at themselves and want to go within the Six of Wands, asking could they trust it. I put that blank paper and behind it, under it, can you trust it? It's tracing papers. And right, can you trust it? Because it's in the shadow part of what the actual Six of Wands is. Can they trust it? Can they believe what you're saying they can do, or what? And it's not that; it's the inspiring. Once again, it's the preacher effect. You know, a guy online says something, and it really is. That's it. It's how we grow. It's how we live. It's how we connect. People need to be the one to be right. It's nothing right or wrong about living life. We all have to make mistakes to learn. That's how you learn, right? Make mistakes, or you just God. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Right. But this is Pat. I look at this as a good card too. Someone could be liking the way that you are. You show value in how you express. Since a pen is equal give and take, I look at this, or it's giving back to someone who's lacking, or didn't come around like you came around. And this can be a lover because I put that Mr. Do Right. It's looking for Mr. Do Right, Do Right. So it's not too much of finance. It's could someone be comfortable? I mean, could someone find love and treat as valuable? Because that's a powerful song, Mr. Do Right. I forgot that song too. But I remember with this I made this card. I was thinking about that, and that's where you see people giving back to people who's misfortunate. So the love is valuable that you're giving out. It's reciprocal. Mr. Do Right. Every woman who doesn't have a man, and needs that support, can listen to that song. Mr. Do Right, Do Right. I don't know. It's good energy though. Special and golden. Special and golden. Let's get it. How to treat yourself like that. 5 of 10 problems. At the end of the day, money works. Yeah, it can be a time of financial stagnation. This is what I would say. When you're dealing with spirituality, right? Sometimes the universe will put you in certain energies to see how you're gonna hack it. People would say being stuck in the energy is oh, you see a person down, this is why they down. You know, they have answers. Instead of a person saying, wow, you know, well, unbeknownst to them, because you come up with the conclusion of this transition is hard. It's not what my last transition was. I have to create new ways of being, find new ways of amplifying my truth and value. Taking the value, recreating that value, and building structure. Standing on that structure and see how I want to go with it. You know, it's so much construction or reconstruction you doing in the Five of Pentacles. That's what the problem is. People see it as because they only can see from the outside, but the inside, oh, God's working or the universe is working. So you can see it that it's no, you can say people on the outside. This is what the outside looks like. This is all the outside. When they see you in a problem or a situation that's kind of unbeknownst to them and it looks burdensome, this is the outside looks. It looks like it says hardships. They were just stealing. That's why they're getting karma. We betrayed someone. That's why they're going through it. And they've been making bad choices. When you're just making orderly fashion steps as you see it. You know what I'm saying? 6 to 5. So at the end of the day, you could be cleaning up your life or making shit straight because that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get on the right track spiritually, right? And when that came, God didn't say, oh, when you get on the right track spiritually, when you get that spiritual right, you still got to turn around and go back to your physical because that ain't right. But your spiritual, we get it right. It takes time. Do you trust me? That's what he asked. Do you trust me? Take time, make time, create time. You know, build with God. Don't build for you. You build for you, you fight others. You build for you, you'll be fighting others. Queen of Swords. There you go. Told you. Told you. You know what I'm saying? The man. Supreme Air. I look at this as you're damn right. Someone's saying you damn right. You're doing it right because you got the heart of the sword. You know what I'm saying? Someone understands how you move it. And whew, this is inspiring. Queen of Swords is inspired. Once again, she listens to watch. She doesn't watch. She listens to watch because unbeknownst to people who's trying to explain her, she already knows. Doesn't know that, but she's going to figure it out once you give it to her. I'm talking to her and her because it's a feminine aspect. Most women are just, oh, they can check. Most men are dumb. Men see a piece of tail. You know, women, they more discerning, they more, you know, let me be cautious. I got to protect mine, you know, and they're not so thirsty to chase after men. Those who are young-minded or misfortunate. Supreme Air, in this observation, she's very keen and playing coy. You know, when she is respected like this, people come correct. They have to. But she can see it. You know what I'm saying? She can see it, whether you come correct or not. Queen of Swords energy. I got a lot of Queen of Swords in my family. Wow. Can't. Queen of Swords, I was raised by a gang of Queen of Swords. And it's cool. Last one for this deck. We got a couple out here. Last one. Duality. I like that. 666. It's beautiful. Change your message. Right after Queen. 5, 6. We got 6 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, 5 Pentacles came out here. Queen of Wands, and here comes 6 of Cups. This is equal give and take. Now, they say 6 of Pentacles breadcrumb energy, but 6 of Cups is equal give and take. They met in the 2, right? They meet in the 6, dealing burdens in the 5. And they're willing to fill each other cups up. So this is like you going on your journey, you know, finding a new way of adventure, as I explained, and then you're meeting other people who can resonate and some of the same. That's why they can help you fill your cup, or unbeknownst to you fill your cup, because they can remember where they come from. This is what Empresses is. Queen of Swords, the mind of a queen, or femininity. Masculinity would just congratulate you. Femininity will just support you in that sense. I know, congratulate, support, the same thing, but you know, different aspects. It's duality in a 6. You know what I'm saying? You got to practice give and take to yourself before you want someone to give to you. Because if you're not, you're gonna only want to take. Look for people. Why ain't people doing this? Why ain't people doing that? And this gets you right back into your learning your lessons. You didn't really go through that arcane right. Gotta go back. Okay, come on. You mean someone don't agree? United Side of They'll get it, but they slow. They slow to react in that. They slow to react in that. They are slow to react in that. Land between, yes, it's bridging the gap between your world and someone else's world. You know what I'm saying? It connects, but they got to get grounded. Getting grounded once getting talking to that tree. Yo, I love my tree. I love my trees in the back of my window. Not a lot of people got trees in back of the window so close. I mean, this tree is so close to my window. It's like it got closer. It got closer. So, it's gonna be an equal give and take, but getting grounded, land between the bridge you have to build between others may take some time, and this can also mean y'all connected in spiritual, but in physical y'all separated. It's just the way it is. People grow apart, but find ways to reconnect. Okay, let's see where we at. See what we doing. See what we doing. See what we doing. We got some numbers, and we got some listening. Some all like, share, subscribe. 2:20 on the clock. Yeah, we looking at that. See your achievements. Let's do it. Trust and patience. You got to see your achievements because every day is an achievement. Whether you well, you got to take it in stride. Every day is an achievement. Whether you so nothing happened. Nah, I found something new about myself, or I realized something. Or what are you doing with the achievements? Looking at, are you looking to be champion, or are you looking to be, a student? That's the truth. Speak yours. Act in it. Wear your garment. It shows. If you're not, then you can't resonate. Like I like this, right? It's so easy as I'm growing too. 2020 is 4 years. Woo. And I haven't realized that. I seen a picture. Yeah, I was tired. I smoked like 3 blunts that day. Took a picture for Instagram. Not that I look twisted or anything. I can see, damn, I changed a lot. Like my skin, my aura and energy is serious, y'all. Yo, you have to understand that. Like drinking and smoking weed and doing drugs, yo, it's an aura. People can see it on you. It shows in your aura, and then it projects in your activity. Belt the truth. You know what I'm saying? Steadfast. People see you stand fast. People seeing you standing up, and you're earning them. You're earning your, you know what I'm saying, your stripes, your jewels, because you see them on the belt of truth in the faith of the Most High. So people got to respect that about you. You know what I'm saying? Self exploration. Once again, you take the time, make time, create time yourself, and you have help and guidance. And unbeknownst to people, it's like, wow, how? It's not even that. People have that too, to take these words I'm saying, incorporate them in their journey. Not even come back, oh yeah, you was right. Nah, that's for you. Because right was right. You doing that was right. I've been right for me. I don't know what's right for no one else. I don't even pay attention to no one else. I try to inspire people, but I'm not looking to be with no one right now. I'm going to be myself. If someone was with me now, it was because they're probably on my journey or they were meant to be with me. Now, if I go after chasing, that means I'm unfulfilled. So, not that I don't want a person to be with me. It's going to be hard trying to convince someone that, hey, it's okay to be you. I'm just me. And this is where, the universe says, let me wait. Let me put you in a position to find someone, because finding that someone is also finding yourself. You can't depend on no one else for happiness. You got to depend on yourself. So as you attract, you got to attract the opposite. People are like you. Now, a lot of that is taking initiative. You know what I'm saying? Getting into groups and finding social networking platforms. Social networking. Uh, the purpose of social networking, or just going out and finding and connecting with people, or getting into group chats and things with people to do everything, because you're not with these older people, other people. You're with new people, or you're a new person looking for other different people. Like last week, right? I went out, and it's kind of like the same thing. You get your hubbas and all that, but the resignation has to be, and I'm getting comfortable with that. I'm getting comfortable with people approaching me in different lights, and me not willing, me not being so defensive and like what's your angle? You know what I'm saying? Because that's where I come from. What's your angle? That's my player. Like you know. So at the end of the day, it's like I gotta shake that more off because to them, it's off. You know what I'm saying? And in that, you know, you don't want to risk a connection because it's not about having a mate or it's just finding new people to substitute your old people you used to connect with because they're not no longer in your life to give you the energy that you need. You need new energy. So you're connecting with the new people. And boy, when I say, you know, when I get to talking to Shorty get to it's beautiful, but you know, totally this map. Or let's just say she's going through a what's her name? And it's beautiful because it's not about having a girlfriend or boyfriend. It's just conversating. You know, you found out people are dope because they remind you you're dope. And that's just it. You know what I'm saying? You become the ruling one. So at the end of the day, you rule your aspect of understand. You have to. If not, then, you know, it is it's what it is. People are going to take it for what it's worth. You have to take it for what it's worth. You can't force no one to say, see me, I'm healing. No, I'm just healing. I hope to see you there. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Shorty got it like, wow, he's a tough nut to crack. What is this? But on the defense, like, I'm not going to try to tell you my open wounds. If I open you up to these wounds, you probably be like, I'm going to get this one. That's how I felt. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, at the time, the energy was like, we just friends. It's cool. And that's the whole part of understanding self. You're not feeling, oh, I gotta make sure Shorty alright. Or, you know, Shorty, you know, I told him to give you some space. You know, you're going through a broken divorce and marriage. You know, and I'm pretty sure she has other people that she's, you know, because she's trying to heal. It's beautiful. So, you know, it's beautiful to understand society. And that we're all on levels of echelons, like it's levels to everything. You know what I'm saying? There you go, you gotta drag it. Some people, some people gotta be dragged out of your energy when you show it to them. It's like spirit, you be like security. Spirit be like security. Oh, this motherfucker right here gotta go. Nah, this motherfucker right here. You think you gonna be the one that's gonna connect this person? You gotta go because. This is a good card too, and I made this. Having to be escorted. So some people getting dragged the fuck out of your energy because you know you're being you. I guess I see a lot of people. They're not even talking about like problems or what's the name. Me being intuitive, I can read it on them. Let's just say that, right? And it's beautiful because they're not worried about a person. Oh, that was an old fling, whatever. He's gonna, you know, I know it's Kevin, or I know it's Marcy, or I know it's you, Donald. You know, people know. People know. That's what being intuitive is, right? They gotta be dragged out of your motherfucking energy. And spirit don't be playing with people. See, I'm ordering something, so what? Get your ass up out of here with that bullshit. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Let's get it. What we doing? I don't know what we doing. We just blabbering skies for 48 minutes. We just blabber skies. I'm finna close out. It's getting kind of breezy. Perceiving the Holy Spirit. Okay, so people see the light on you. You got that glow. Are you defensive for this? That I say this too. You can't cheat God. God will know when you're doing something for him or you're doing something for recognition. And he'll let you do it. God let you do it. Because he's like, I want to see how you're going to take what I'm about to do to you. Because when I embarrass you, I want you to come to me and say, God, I shouldn't play with you. Or I want to see if, because you know what? I got the devil there for you. He waiting like, yeah, God just give it to him. Give me to him. I got his karma because at the end of the day, he's going to know you're king. God uses the devil like a mom. The devil know he's God's bitch. And not to say it like that, but he has a job to do. He has a system to play in, you know, and it's an energy. So perceiving the Holy Spirit, it's like you can't fake being divine, or you can't fake growing, or you can't fake healing. It's like people who's done that or doing that, either gonna be like, yo, you need to cut that bullshit out, or or you to get no, or I know people in your energy, and keep keep trucking, keep striving. You know what I'm saying? Keep trucking, keep striving. We understand. I've been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? Open to discovery. So once again, people can read. You can't come into this tarot community, right? Post, 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 and after the third post, people don't get it. Like, yo, I seen a person be like, yo, I'm gonna just cut this more. Let me just block this motherfucker. You keep writing this 50 paragraph, and she's right because it's like, yo, you got many places to go to express, but that's the spirit of confusion. That's the devil using a person. Oh, whatever a person goes, I'm gonna go and attack them there. Or a person to get there, I'm even near. A person even there. Someone else says that they triggered. Oh, it's like you're never gonna heal. You're gonna get exposed. You're gonna get drugged the fuck out. The fuck gonna drag. So it's like, yo, it's hard but fair. You know what I'm saying? When people find out what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? And once again, spirituality is hard. It's not easy. Because it'll be beautiful to have a person who's on your level of spirituality to share with you. Because you can feed off each other. But once you feed off your experience or the divine, you listen for the divine to give you guidance. You can see who, I can't say this, I'm not gonna say this, who is the biggest spiritual person. Like, two people might be in a relationship. One person might be high vibration, one person might be vibrating high, but they're a magnet to their twin flame. It's either a lesson or it's a lot because they're living. So at the end of the day, when I say a lot, I mean it's abundance. In abundance. The lesson is, I'm not here to say get on my level, or girl, you're not for me, you're not an imp. You take them as they are. You know what I'm saying? And as they unfold, you help them. You are a healer or you're healing. And a person sees that because once again, healing is personal, private, and a person can resonate with that. This is what makes lovers. They open up to each other and they become one within that journey. Not one just because of love or lust and sex and being around. It's the company. A healer needs to monitor their patient. Put it like that. And the patient needs to grow strong and be healthy. You know what I'm saying? So say it like that. But once they're done with that, this what makes the love so much of I'm sticking with this person. I've learned a lot. Now, how far would the love go? It's up to life. It's the abundance. But use that as a method when you're dealing with a spiritual person. It's nothing you can tell a person who's growing in spirituality or navigate their archons so good that you got to come correct. If you don't come correct, they would rather you not come at all, because what it is that you have a motive. You know what I'm saying? In spirituality, you have no motive. The only motive you have is to heal yourself and mean well. So in saying that, there you go. That's what God says. Be the giver, not the taker. As a child, I gave you all of that. Solomon says, you know what I'm saying? The hymn to Solomon. Let's keep it. Solomon tells you, excuse me, you have to live your life as a young man. As you get older, drop the young things, because the young things are going to hinder you in life and put your spirit in condemnation to yourself. You ain't there yet, but it's here. You know, once again, going back to those people, child, they're condemning themselves. Every place they go, it's condemning. It's condemned because the reader is going to resonate off that energy, send it back out there to positive light. You see how that do? They alchemize pain and they push out positivity. It puts a person going everywhere. Like everywhere you go, you have to create a new because you're being blocked, and that's taxing on the mind and the spirit. Ooh, you gotta be the giver. You can't be the taker. The taker wants to be recognized. The giver is all open. Take me as I am. I am who I am, butt naked and unashamed. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful. I like that. It's cool. Vengeance of Christ. Vengeance is his. So you can't be the garments of vengeance, right? Is the coming of Jesus or Jesus coming in your life. That's it. That's it. You see these garments? You know, ain't no one worthy to wear these garments right here. People want to put on God's garments. I'm gonna say that. And when you see that, you say to yourself, it's okay, you know, as long as you're playing God, I'll be the Jesus in my life. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta be God to your existence. And if you are, right, in the upright, good way, you're going home and thanking God every day for the blessings that Jesus gave us. Because the only way you can be God in your life is to teach us Jesus. I don't think people get that one, right? So that follows the giver. It really does. It does follow the giver. It truly does. And insight, you know, asking yourself as you pray, ask God to give you the correct direction. I say from sight beyond, it's sight beyond sight from sight beyond. You know what I'm saying? In my prayer, giving us sight to see us give back to you because we don't know what you want. But I do know God commandments, anything is in my energy or it's in my soul. So when I do something wrong, I know I can do right. Not that God's telling me, I'm telling myself, and God is approving, praising me. You know, flies, I knock flies out. I pick them up and scoop them out. I don't smash them no more. I'll be like, but that's the energy I'm in. Not that I'm oh, you go ahead and fly. You got me fucked up. I'll smack the shit out of you. Yeah, but the reality of it, you know, you have to know yourself, you know, Raven energy. You know what I'm saying? You see how she's covered. She knows her dark side when it comes out. You see how the white-tailed deer, I like this in my last stick. I had a white-tailed deer or white deer as the world. You know, the light looks at that and keep it balanced, keep it together because can't be too light. You can't be too light because you ain't God. Only God's the lightest one. Because you want to be, you know what I'm saying? You want to be unto him. You know, who else you gonna go to? Beelzebub, help man. Listen, I can't. Whoo, and you know, it's just an understanding. You know, a person may be like, I swear to God, that's devil's energy. I swear to God, watch. That's devil's energy. It's nothing God. Devil's a god too of evil, misfortune. You know what I'm saying? Trickery. You know what I'm saying? There you go, help the salvation. So, man, look, it's hard but fair. And I said this too earlier in the month. I said people be coming online, right? And it ain't like I had my experience. This much is all reached, you know. And it's entertainment for us. Not that it's bad. Catch me, y'all. The readers know as much as you roast your your stalkers and all that. They feel empowered, like, yeah, get them. That's right, get them. Because, you know, I think about it like, you ever see Patrice O'Neal, Elephant in the Room? That's my son, rest in peace and soul. You can't find entertainers like that no more. Patrice O'Neal, I was hurt. A lot of entertainers, he smacked the shit out. He's a gangster. Here's the thing, though. Patrice O'Neal, right? He said, he said, it ain't football no more. You know, all this, we don't playing football no more. You didn't touch these two-hand touchdown. You know, he was like, games changed. When we came out to play football, we came out to death. And I remember these days playing football. Yo, I got hurt playing football like a motherfucker too. As a kid. He said, you know, he was like, yeah, break them up. When you break them up, you make sure you break them up. You go and say, I'm proud. Yeah, get up. Yeah, what you want? And his mother come out and say, I want you to do to my baby. Yeah, come get your baby. He out here trying to play with the big boys. Like, go pick him up and take him in the house. Yeah, this is football. It ain't football no more, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So when I see the helmet of salvation, people can see, you know, the attacks. They know where it's coming from. They know people want to get, you know, in your energy to try to replicate and duplicate. But when they get broken up, they don't want to take that. They don't want to take the breaking up. Yeah, messing with the big boy. That's what the community is. They're going to read them to filth. They're going to tell them the truth. They're going to read them to filth. And they don't like that because the helmet of salvation ain't on them. They're not protected. God didn't get those, you know. And a part of vengeance, right, is when you have these in your energy. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about no one getting calm on it. You just let it be whatever. Because at the end of the day, This who you was as the devil. You trying to put God garments on you, man. What? I'm a So it's good. It's beautiful. You know, it's a turn on to most females. I know it because they tell me, oh boy, you so nice on the guy. I'm like, yeah, you just like my channel. Tony. Simeon Tony. He was like, yo, a couple of people still ask me, it's too far out. I ain't got my car, I can't read. So it's grateful that they watch my channel. You know, we could do video. Like, nah, you got no, yeah, I ain't got no car, Joe. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I came a long way. My journey is not even over. It's begun. You know, paper zeal. It just begun. It just begun. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah 59:17. Yes, you have to stand proud. You have to stand proud in your spirituality. You have to speak. You have to resonate it. No one will honor you more than yourself, and that's through God. So if God stands for you, why would you want someone else to stand for you when they don't? It doesn't matter. You know, I inspire people who think I expect payback from that. That's how I am. I don't look to inspire people to get people energy to be a part of people. You know, I see something. Oh, I'm inspired. You go, my G. You know, you go, girl. Sit. That's how you do it. Sit. I'm not. Nah. I'm living on the Cape of Zeal. I'm creating my own Cape of Zeal. You know what I'm saying? Look. The body ain't there yet. The cape is floating, waiting for me. Beautiful. I like that energy. What do we have? Man, let's keep going. Call up the muse. And this is what these women are. And I see our masculines are. Most of the community, where tarot is feminine. You know, a lot of it is masculines, but you know, I got a couple of my, Scorpio intuitive. You got my Sun Star. You got a couple. Butch. You got Rambling Mike. A couple of, you know what I'm saying, but we're not that deep because as men, we heal long. It takes us longer to heal than women. You know what I'm saying? Women are supported in this. That's the white witchery of them. You know, they still have that little women disputes, you know, like, I don't even know why because we're still healing. That's it. It's nothing. I said this yesterday. A hater, right, hating on you, and a person retaliating about that hate and their truth. It's nothing but it's like God look at me. I don't care who y'all are. No, none of y'all right, because y'all both going on spiritual opinions. Whose spirit is better? Y'all be the judge of that. I'm going to judge y'all on the day of your death. That's it. You know what I'm saying? On Judgment Day. You can't, there's no hiding from that. You either got to live with that or, you know, lie. Be the devil. Be the devil, man. Woo, people like that. Last one. I ain't even get no numbers out here. Nothing. No numbers came out. Man, I'm one number. Give me son, Archangel Raz. Give me a number. Let your readers get a number around these pads. Get a number. You go. He talked about it. Build and destroy. Universal salvation insignia. Universal salvation insignia. Build and destroy that 8. You know what I'm saying? So people see strength, man. You first, before you recognize strength, before you want to be recognized for strength, you got to give strength to yourself. You know, no one's going to fill your cup up besides you. You know, and the only way someone else besides you fill your cup up is going to, once again, the divine, going to the Lord, because that's what we actually do. Come unto me, and all things will be done. Not instantly, in time. Let me test you. Get levels to this. Enjoys my energy, baby. Enjoys my energy. And then you came up with wisdom. I shuffle, but it's a good card. Wisdom. Birth of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Birth of knowledge. The birth of knowledge. Wisdom. Have that. Okay, let's get some high. Let's get some high. Get some high. What's some high? I have to do some before we get some jokes. Got some jokes down here too. You going, girl? You want to use the bathroom? What was talking you doing, boy? I got a pee pop. My baby. Oh my gosh, she's a button. I might show y'all a post. I had my baby. First God I gave cream cheese. I feed my cream cheese. She was following me around with cream cheese bowl. I dropped a little bit. Taking the baby, she was behind me. I said, what the hell? This girl right there. I said, from that day on, I'm like, this cat is like, this cat is imprinting on me. Cause she wouldn't do nothing. She would follow me all around. Ding, 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 hear that bell. Ding, ding, ding. And she bought a button. This big a button. You know, and she wouldn't move. She wouldn't move. She would not move for her little house and for her little. She wouldn't move. But as soon as I go in that kitchen, to this day, this girl get up and follow me. I love my babies. That's right. That's right. That's right. For God's sake, don't destroy it. They go chant. Chit chat chant. I can resonate with chit chat chant, but at the end of the day, people see you in the 401. A lot of people want to get up with you. They see that you got it, or you can have it, but you know it's nothing new. It's just you know, I look at it like anyone can get in spirituality. Not that they don't want it. They feel comfortable that you're honest in it, knowing you. A lot of people still see you in you then, and proud of you stepping up to you now. I like that. Okay, we could do that. We could do that. Spirituality in 4-1. You know, my food, your food. Not in your house, my house. It's God's house. Beautiful. Oh, Mansa. Musa. You know what I'm saying? From the mind of I like this, deep in the mind of Minolta. Remember that commercial? Deep like the mind of Minolta. I think about this when I see Mansa Musa, because it's sword over the heart. I mean, the heart over the sword. Like, yes, he used his mind, but he ruled with his heart. This is how you got so rich. You know what I'm saying? 1337. I like that. Good numbers. Good numbers. Mansa Musa. You know what I'm saying? And the 7 is in a cup, holding the sword. I like the pictures. I get a lot of explanations. Because you know, with the heart and the sword, you must ground yourself in the mind to be strong at heart. You cannot fool no women like, oh, she gonna be like this. I'm just going I'm gonna use this piece of meat real quick, make a sandwich. Woman will abuse you, bro. If you ain't got your love be not healed. Oh, she gonna talk about you like, I got him, girls. 5, not a cup, not a pint. The enlightened one. Let there be light. Women like this too. A smart man, honest man, not a thirsty man. A stingy man, they might be like, you stingy, call you out, but you know, with your energy, because you know what? Women need that. Women are the ones to get the, they're the nurturers. Men are the leaders, you know what I'm saying? More of the teachers. And we have to have that energy through women. That's why I'm grateful. I came up around a house full of females. They ain't playing. Go on in, boy, come here, go there. Yo, maybe every time, the way I used to act like a brat when I used to get asked to go to the store. My grandmother, my sister had like 5 cousins who lived there. It was a house full of us. I love that. Oh, you have to love. You can't. Project life. This was when it was hard. I came up I was born in the 70s. I came up in the 80s. I thrived in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Peep this, right? Boy, don't you remember? Man, look, me and my mother and my sister slept in one room. My uncles and my what's her name slept in one. My uncles, all 3 of them slept in one room, and then my aunt, her husband, with her 2 kids slept in one room, and then you know my mother, her boy. Man, it was just so deep, and it was all family. It was all love. It was all bunched up every day. As a kid, you remember that. You have to honor that support. You have to honor that support. You have to know that you're the one to uphold family generations. You know, you're the one to remember that, bring insight into that. You know what I'm saying? You're the one. Get in your bed, girl. Get off the what's name? Girl, I don't like coming out of the bed. I don't play that shit. She likes to jump on the bed and jump on her bed because I put her bed on my bed. That girl will not sleep unless she sleep with me, so I had to put her bed on my bed, and it's on the corner. My baby she don't sleep on no. My baby sleep on some shit. I may be comfortable, believe that. You know what I'm saying? But here go. You know, you have to like that. Let there be light, and not the pentacles. Like you're the hermit. You're shining the light on your truth, and others respect that because they can resonate. You know, they don't have to accept it. It's similar and the same. So your truth bears weight because their truth has to come out in them. You have to express or project it. You know, healing is projecting. It's not too much grounding here, where it's okay. I'm gonna send that out. I'm gonna send that out. I'm gonna keep sending it out. I'm gonna keep sending it out. Not too much draining because it's draining too, but you have to send. It's not too much. Come here, let me heal you. That's possessive. Send it out. You send it out. You send it. That's what Jesus did. The teacher, excuse me. The healing energy was his words had so much weight on his life. And remember, the power of this Bible is taking the energy from it, because extracting your truth. It's not too much of the truth in the Bible. I'm not saying the Bible is wrong or right, but extracting your truth. When you really know the story of Jesus, peace of the gods. You know what I'm saying? It's like you know the beauty of life. It's whoo, people gotta understand you can't be perfect. There's no perfection but God's God. You know what I'm saying? And this is step on up vibes. Divine asked someone to step on up. Raise their vibration high, you know, the upper room. The upper room. Or you've elevated to a place most people can't go. It's hard. You know, most people seem it hard because it's difficult. It's hard around. It's no grounding. You know, as soon as they get a sense of ground, they're fooled. That's hard. That's manipulative. You know, that it's hard, but it's manipulative. You know, and the only way you can come out of that is through taking the responsibility in self and stepping on up. You know what I'm saying? Without that, then you can't find no truth in others if you don't have that in yourself, because that'll protect you from others. You know, stepping on up to the plate. You know, it's stepping on up. But however you step on up, just make sure you do it in your truth. You can't stand in falsehood of stepping up. Because these days, you know, the information Aquarius, it's plain as it's information on the internet. It's plain. People see you can't hide nowhere unless you go no phone, no contact. Yeah, police worry about you. Cornbread, come on, now you can't be. Who you think you are? You got no phone, you got no nothing. How you living? How you? They're gonna start to investigate you. This nigga been thinking the house building a bomb. But the cornbread energy is an 8 of Pen energy. Equal give and take. You don't have to be a lover, and so you're working. And as you work, others want to work with you. They're adored working with you. They admire your work. Lovers are in train. You know, I I just want to see you get mad, yo, bro. Like, yo, what you mean you want to see me get mad? You don't like to see me get mad. You don't like me when I get angry. No one like me when I'm angry. But cornbread energy. There's so much expression in this. These are two lovers giggling like you stupid. Cornbread energy is a familiar. People know you for working. People know you getting it done. People, you practice what you preach. You deliver on promise. You know what I'm saying? People recognize that. I like that. I like that. I like it. I like it. Design and 8 of Wands. Designed. You know, when I look at the 8 of Wands and I made that card, right? Universe gives you that. He gives opportunities to everyone to define. You know, these obstacles in the 8 of Wands is difficult. You know, it's a choice. What are you gonna pay attention to? Because most of it is adversity. You know, one of those are facts, you know, that you need to find. And the two, when you travel, now that you're in the 8, it's coming back, the information coming back to show you right, or show you someone's truth, or show you which direction you should go, or it's hindrance. It's like one of those ones gets you out of the 8 of Wands, gets you to the 9. It's wounding because you found out, you know, you're being attacked from every angle. But these days, like I said, it's information. People pretty much know. You know, if you're not intuitive, you pretty much should know. And it's not too much to be like, you can't even, and I find strength in this, right? I don't see it to where I'm going to tell a person, I know that was you. Bro, if you know me, that's it. It's you. if I'm gonna chop it on you, it's you. Because anything outside of that, I'm going in your mouth. It's no talking. It's pretty much, you know what I'm saying? So as you heal, you understand your art of discernment and who you are and how you're designed. How the Eight of Wands, everyone has their place in the Eight of Wands. You got to take it. Your Eight of Wands is not our Eight of Wands, like it ain't her Eight of Wands. But we can resonate and relate in that because Eight of Wands is all experienced. You know what I'm saying? So same thing as a nine. No one wants to stay comfortable in it, standing still. And there it goes. Most of it is being hurt from, people who you love you are misfortunate, or ex-lovers, or people who can't get enough, or are karmic. Mrs. Rebecca Foyne box. Not for Foyne box, actually get you in trouble. It could be someone got up with a lover, or a lover right now is reconsidering how they are with you. I can relate. I got some lovers that I wish, woo. But you can't want no one to heal. They have to want to heal, and it's inspiring to see them take the initiative too. Six of Wands. A brief moment. I'm gonna read this. Balloon is the heart. You know what I'm saying? Balloon is the heart between the wands. Repeat the message, and then the insignia. Colorful surprise. The seeds are typically sold as a mixture, hearts and wands. So you don't really know what you're going to get, what you're getting. Each one has its own. Jesus is good. Divine is good. I'm talking to my feminines. I ain't no liar. My masculines, peep game. You can learn something here. Peep game. Each one has its own personality. They are all a little different, but always look good together. So at the end of the day, we're all human. And there's some motherfucking humans on this channel. I'll be like, and this, I don't say sexual, because I know, they're going to consider me fine too, because, what it is. But look at the beauty in connecting and expressing or understanding, because ain't nobody worry about nobody beauty, but we're human, right? And who wouldn't long for a beautiful soul? That's the part of it. People say they want, and when you toxic, you want to take and eat it too. When you're high vibration, like, nah, I don't eat sweets. Nah, I'm waiting for some vegetables, carrots, a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, because it ain't about cake and eating it too. Victor goes and spoils, energy is over. I've been winning. I didn't know that's how much I was losing. You know what I'm saying? By paying attention to what I wanted to win. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you have Nine of Cups. We have invoking a passion of flower. Did somebody see like, yeah, keep talking that stuff, Wi-Fi. I'm coming knock on your door and get you. Oh my gosh. Yo, look, a Nine of Cups is a it's a patient card. You're waiting. And it's you could be in there, dusting your home is so clean. And like I said, on that day, someone come, yo, you home? I know you home. I've been watching you. I don't know. I just came out to freestyle with that. But in the Nine of Cups, invoking the past, people are remembering. You're bringing certain memories up. I see readers do that too. They start memories like a flashback to other people. That's how I know I'm moving. This how my movement is special to me. I'm different. I'm blessed in that uniqueness. I can transcribe my old raps into poems. I can take old love letters and make them into, resonations in the cards. It's beautiful to express. It's it. I have a gift of expression, and that's it. I'm blessed with that. So in the Nine of Cups, invoking the past, it's kind of a good thing, but a bad thing for me. I have to learn. And I'm pretty sure people in the community have to learn that too, because it ain't over. God ain't still, he ain't working on you. He ain't done working on you. Even when you get your counterpart, he need work. So I know whoever had to work first, or is the powerfulest, is gonna have to be the higher roader. You got to be the higher roader. The higher roader. Is that even a word? The higher roader? It's the higher road. Let me make this the last one. Okay, I like this one. I like this one. Duality comes out. Polarity. Duality came out earlier. Polarity. having people on your frequency. I like this because the crane and the crab, two seas, different environment. One is grounded in earth, which is also water, Cancer, you gotta take that in, and one is also air, which is bounded on earth. You know what I'm saying? Air, earth, water, earth. And it comes to duality and polarity. You see how duality came out again, heart and sword? Beautiful card, beautiful way I make cards. So a lot of these cards are already made. I just can't do nothing because of my I got other things. Let's put it like this. These are beautiful cards. I create beautiful. I love it. And, you know, energetically, I can feel siphoning. Everyone can feel siphoning. Like, you hear really say, get out my energy. Oh, it's cool because you can understand that it's not about you getting mad at people's in your energy. You have an abundance of it. They have to come back for a reply. I mean, resupply. That's how you check it. You call them out in the name of Jesus. You call them out, let them know who out, and pray the best. That's it. Let it go. After that, right now it's on you because God is dealing with that. And that's the grounding energy, you know what I'm saying, of being duality, in yourself. Because God says, where am I going to move in and do the work? Let me do the work for everything else. You can't be God in your expression so you have to be humble and polarity. Because once again, it's not the people, it's their energy. People are just going through things. Some people don't get twisted. Some people are bad people spiritually. They just troll to do whatever. But once again, God knows them more than I do, or we do. So they're just people. Who knows what these people going through? But I'm pretty sure it ain't anything probably we went through to even act like that. If they are, may God help them. So, it's a beautiful thing. 3 cups. I like that. You know what I'm saying? 3 cups. Late night drink. People want to get up. And I know my people want to get up. Because this is how I am everywhere I am. I'm just being a better person in spirit. And that's the beauty I'm understanding. Like, damn, I'm not rushing, because this is how I am. This is who I am. What do you want out of yourself? Right? Yes. Okay. Time. We got some time. We got an hour and 22. Okay. About to close this out. Let's get a couple of listening jokes for last. And we're gonna get some messages. First message, spiritual message, is method of our living through the death of temperance. Good. Substitution of happiness. Substitutions of happiness with material happiness is the way of the world. Discipline in Christ is structured growth through pain. A constant self-practice building spiritual strength. Yeah, so when people see you on your journey doing what you do, you have to be, you know what I'm saying? And, that's when I say the Knight of Pentacles, the light bringer. You know what I'm saying? Free spirit. Come back up. You know what I'm saying? People see you taking that initiative. Some people attack you because they want to see how you react. Some people attack you because they should have been joining with you. Or they want to go and join with you. They don't know how to. Either way, you have to consider yourself free. That's what the spirit is. When you're like that, you're balanced in yourself, not in others. Because it's a hard job. God didn't say it's going to be easy. Free spirit stays free. I like that. That follows the call of a muse, and she is a little bad. She dancing with that. What you going to do with that? Man, you might energetically die from a. I'm thinking about when they say clear, boom, one of those hit your ass, and you kind of come with a person like that. What? Boom. Why? Because who you think you are, messing with a, spirit of a muse, man. What you gonna do? Who you think you are? Huh? You ain't the Holy Spirit. Finding your place as the star. To be everyone. To be. Finding your place as a star. To be. Everyone needs someone. But never forget having yourself is having God as a friend. To be. I like that. That's beautiful. To be. My 2 B's. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, people seeing you, or you're finding clarity in yourself, growth, the potential of knowing who you are. It's like, what you gonna do? How you gonna do it? And where you gonna do it from? The space that you're in. So, you got to sign up, sign in, you know, sign in, spiritually sign up, sign in. Yeah, man. Take a chance at romance. Divine characteristics and judgment. Ascension, right? Ascension. Being able to being able to endure the incapabilities of others, tackling isolation, being blessed with motivation, and most of all, faith. Yeah, people see you doing the work, or you doing the work is showing. That goes back to free spirit. You know what I'm saying? The free spirit shows that let yourself be free. Music take a lot of tension out. That'll keep you helping being a free spirit. An awakened genius, and this is what it is. Someone said it, yo, son, you be having some dope. He was like, your readings be on point. I ain't gonna front, but it be the cars that be resonating with me. He was like, yo, when them cars come, I'm like, yo, son, chill. But it's so inspiring to me. I like it. Unbeknownst to y'all, I gotta share that more because you know what? People may get that like, oh, what are you doing it for? Doing it for me, and I'm doing it for free. Soon I'll be getting a fee. I guess I don't know, cause this is just natural. Like creativity is easy when it's honest and it's flowing. Mm. Creativity is easy when it's honest and it's flowing. Awakened genius. Yeah. So people, I watch a lot of. I got about like I ain't gonna front. I got about like 7 power channels. When I say power channels, I come home to the crib. I just lay down. Like, I'm gonna watch my tarot. First, I read my tarot and see my last reading. I laugh at myself, chicken. You know what I'm saying? I read my little power channel list, and I be inspired sometimes. Not to do tarot, but I'll be like, yo, it's like getting into the community and the energy because that's all you checking. Not that everywhere you go, you check the vibe. You're a vibe. The people you connect to are a vibe. It's a responsibility for them and us to be men and women to stay a vibe. Unbeknownst to you, people are vibrating off of you. They need that. Now, that goes back to balance. If it hinders you enough to where you can't, I don't know. I don't know. You have to be able. You have to be able to say, You have to be able to say, I like to be me and express to others because that's what growing in spirit does. It shows you the value of you and the reciprocal you pay out from others because that's all you get. Because think about a toxic person. A toxic person does things for what? I always base this on this recognition. They want recognition and they want admiration. They want to be admired for it, So it's all attention. Think about it. So the best attention you can pay attention is to yourself. Honestly. It really is. It really is. I really feel that. I really feel that. So let's get another one before we split. 2 more. Secrets under the moon. If you can be sure of one thing, be sure we are all under spiritual attack. See, people, I like that I made this card right because look, let me repeat this. Secrets under the moon. When I write this, right, it's moon. I write, death, temperance, judgment, the star, the moon. But I put acronyms under it for our daily community or the things we need, to incorporate with. You know what I'm saying? So secrets under the moon. If you can be sure of one thing, be sure we are all under spiritual attack. So people think that, I get this. People think you attacking them, right? When it's their own spirit. And it's truly, I want you to understand some real shit. The person you least expect doing black magic, not like, it's doing it. It's truly doing it. Like, I don't know if it's black magic is whatever, I don't even know, but you'll be surprised to say, this motherfucker cutting bird with no nails and boiling water with juice and head on it. I don't know. I don't even care. It's just be aware that Secrets under the moon is you can self-sabotage if you think someone else is doing something to you. You really can. When it's not, it's your own insecurities, And I get that. I pick that up a lot in readings because my people that I read, I listen to have people in the comments, and it's like, bro, let the person work. Like, let them do what needs to be done so you can take for immediately before the person even, you can see a person make a statement before even, and it's long. Oh, yeah, it's dim and body, and oh, my mother. You be like, yo, bro, it's hard, but I guess in my understanding of ascension is fair. For me to take, it's a lesson for me to watch it. People are not gonna be all peachy and creamy to your healing. They're not gonna. They're just it's just gonna be what's gonna be. There's gonna be people who litter, and we live in a clean world. But there's gonna be people who say, I don't care, fuck that. You have to accept that. That's what it is. Okay, first and last. Strength in Christ. How do we protect ourselves from witchcraft? Oh, it's beautiful. I can't make it up. Strength in Christ, right? The strength in Christ. How do we protect ourselves from witchcraft? Through prayer and truth, through prayer and truth living, and the spiritual work in Christ. So at the end of the day, people see you, oh, he ain't no divine person. Are you doing witchcraft? Look, the only way that I protect myself is through prayer, which I got to get better and longer. I write prayer. I got to get better at writing longer ones. But right now, I'm focusing on something else. Here's the thing. I wanted to say that because maybe I can give people inspiration in that. Because everything I do is unto my Father, my Holy Father in heaven. Here's the thing. I hope I don't trigger people in where I came from speaking that confident. And if I do, I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not directed to you. This is more for me and people of my community, where I come from. Because if you don't know where we, don't judge others. Judge yourself. That's it. So, strength in Christ. How do we protect ourselves from witchcraft? And witchcraft can be backbiting to voodoo dolls. Backbiting means someone talking behind your back, because word magic. Voodoo dolls, which is spiritual magic. How do we protect ourselves from witchcraft? Through prayer, hard prayer, and truth living. Living in your truth. And the spiritual work we do in Christ. So you don't have to be no Godhead. Just do right? And, mean well. And when you are alone, when you think about things that you've been misfortune you came out of, thank the Lord. That's it. Thank you, Jesus. I remember that, and you'll grow. You'll grow. It takes time, makes time when you create time. But that's what spiritual currency is about. When you big on God's eyes, he's seeing you doing the work. And I can go back for a long time and say, I've been doing it that long. Yeah, this is why you're powerful. I've been doing it for a long time. Unbeknownst to people, you've been a spiritual warrior since you were a kid. So a lot of the readers are spiritual warriors. Like, they took a lot. And they have to be proud of that. Not, oh, I want you, you don't know. No, God knows. That's it. Makes you proud. It makes you powerful. Last one. Lessons learned in the world. I like that. What can you use from that to help the world and others? Meaning the lessons. And how can you incorporate the Most High God in your system to help others, which helps the world? You see how it goes back? What are you getting out of that besides your truth? The protection from the divine from doing this work without him asking. What do you want out of that besides your valor? You don't stand on no one else's, you stand on yours. And when they want you to stand on yours, you're like, all right, I'm back off because you know what? I see what you want, but I'm not going to address that because I know you need help. If I was addressed, I'm going to combat your truth. It's not for me. That's my responsibility. Energetically, if you disrespect, that's something different. But as far as wanting to stay, you have to let people be. And this, I'm going to, after I said that, I'm going to say this, right? Read this again. Lessons learned, meaning that you don't have to go through karma and all that. You've been through karma. The lessons learned is once you do something wrong, act in it right. Oh, my bad. That's it. I ain't mean it like that. You know what? I ain't mean it like that. I said something I ain't mean it like that. That's it. Lessons learned in the world. What can you use from that to help the world and others, meaning the lessons? And how can you incorporate the Most High God in that system of the lessons to help others, which helps the world? So at the end of the day, you take it from the world. You take it. Oh, it's not, people don't know. I don't. Yo, I'm gonna tell you something. I mastered all that toxic shit. Why? Because I was a street politician for so many years. Like, what are you going to, so what are you going to tell a person who knows them, right? Toxically. And then they're finding a way spiritually. Expect to be attacked. I don't even mind falling because I know if I fall, it's in the eyes of the Lord. I fell because I'm wrong in action that I'm doing in spirit. I'm not doing anything physical because now you're owing spiritual debt and karma. You know what I'm saying? So when I say the lessons, right? The world, what can you use from that to help the world? Meaning the world, even if you was toxic, you got to help your community in toxicity because that's what they fuck with you for. Think about it. And others, meaning the lessons, meaning others outside of who's watching you in your toxicity, you want to be inspired in toxicity. Think about that. So in your toxicity, people loved you in your toxicity for being a teacher or a thriver. People in toxic, right? They don't look for praise by people in a high vibration. They look for praise people in toxic. They don't want people in high vibration. Because I'm going to tell you what it does. It makes them feel guilty because they know they got to get right. Think about it. In my experience, you had to get right. No, I got to get my life right one day. I don't know when, but, I'm going to keep living toxic. Nah, yeah. So at the end of the day, meaning the lessons. So when a person came up and said, how can you incorporate the Most High God? Oh, man, I don't want to hear about this. I know I got to change my life. We're trying to say, okay, defensive. You see what I'm saying? And this is game. I can't give you a game more than anything. This is why people come on those channels and right under people's pages, right? They got a page of their own. They got a channel of their own. They could write this and make posts. Yo, they can go on anybody's channel. But, they built, this is crazy. I caught this too. They build a network where they go around and see where, it's like they surface. They surface. They circling. And people be shutting their asses down. I seen it all week this week. People getting shut down. Oh, this motherfucker on a 50-page channel on my shit. Blocked. And it's sad because they don't stop to heal. Think about it. They stop and create another page and get bigger. Let's read this again one more time. Lessons learned in the world, right? What can you use from that help to the world? From that to help the world and others, meaning the lessons. And how can it incorporate the Most High God in your system to help others, which helps the world? I seen another post. Oh, it's one of my, what's that? I'm call out. She out with the fam, with the kids, new boo. It's time. It's time. Those kids are, oh man. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You're inspiring by being inspired. To be inspiring, right? Is to be inspired. That's it. You cannot fake no funk with, I'm a truth seeker, I'm a light bringer. No, motherfucker, you're inspired. Don't lie about other people and that has it in you, and they bring it out of you. And if you can't tell the truth of that first, then what's the point of inspiring people? You know what I'm saying? So this is life. You practice that through your law and you love that. This will bring you to your leniency of wisdom. So yeah, let's get a closing out card. What do I have? Oh, it's closing out the jokes. I got some jokes. I ain't gonna stay too serious with y'all. It's life. I'm gonna stay too serious on an hour and a half. This nigga talking about nothing. This nigga talking his ass off about his shit. My experiences dealing with this shit. Because if I was to tell you my shit, man, I think I'm gonna make a channel about all my toxic. I got mad videos, mad chops, mad chicks, mad. You gonna pay for it? You wanna see my toxicity and where I come from? You gonna pay for it? You gonna pay for it? You want that? All right, you gonna pay for it? What? Here we go. Did you hear about the two people who stole a calendar. Did you hear about two people who stole a calendar? They each got 6 months. I think he's my. He got 6 months. I like that. 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 All right, where we going? We going? Is this smart cars? Is smart cars out there again? Oh yeah, here you go. Here. I thought I grabbed my old ones. Oh, I wish I had some new. I gotta see if they got more jokes because this can't be this can't be the only day. I gotta go online and see these jokes or some. I got them because these jokes is good for the. They good for the reading side. They good for the reading. I know I'll be having people crack up because that's what spirit is. It's light. It's not too heavy. It's light. You know what I'm saying? It's people want. Oh, that was corny. Yeah, it's supposed to be. It's jokes. One-liners. A bear goes to a dinner and says, "Give me a grilled cheese." Wow. This is long shit right here, y'all. "Why the big pause?" asked the waiter. The bear shrugged. "I'm not sure I was born with them." Oh, yeah. Wow. Unbelievable, yo. I'm not gonna get one. Yo, this shit hit me. That shit hit me. You see? God is great. God is good. And you can't be a God. Oh, God, yeah, I swear I'm a Godhead. What? Say something so I can smack the shit out of you in front of him. When you come in front of me, what? I go, my mouth, my rebuttals and my comeback. Come on, bro. You can't. A lot of people don't like me because I'm witty with that. You know what I mean? Being poisoned. Boy. So at the end of the day, it's like, ooh. How do you keep a bagel from getting away? Put locks on it. I don't get it. Put locks on it. Locks. LOX. What's that? Cream cheese locks? I don't know. And put locks on it. It's cool. Locks. That must be a cream cheese or a topping. Never heard of it. Gotta look it up. Man, I don't know. Y'all look it up. When YouTube first came out, I used to search YouTube for everything. I was like, look on YouTube. That was my encyclopedia. Oh, man. Yeah, times. A man tells his doctor, "Doc, I'm addicted to Twitter." The doctor replies, "Sorry, I don't follow you." Okay, yeah. That was one. That was good one. I got that one. I got that one. Which one of these ones? These are my old jokes. No, I keep doubting myself. Let's get two more. These are fun. I like this. Keep the energy light before we split. What do you call a parade of rabbits hopping backwards? A receding, a receding hill. Yo, some of these jokes can be told to people. I'm not saying. Wow, yo, these are jokes. Yo, they're getting better at the end. What's going on? They're getting better at the end, son. How do you fix a broken pumpkin? With a pumpkin patch. Okay, that was cool. Like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? It's been good chilling with y'all at the late night, 12 o'clock. We doing this, keep the vibration up because we know, he comes down. He brings the defenses down for us at late night. Bring it up because you know what types of bullshit's going on around here. If it can't affect you, don't let it wreck you. Like, share, subscribe. God out there's good. Good out there's God. Looking for the next one. Yeah.